Dendera Temple Complex is located about 2.5 kilometers southeast of Dendera, Egypt. It is one of the best preserved temple complexes in Egypt. The area was used as the sixth nome of Upper Egypt, south of Abydos. Description: the whole complex covers some 40,000 square meters and is surrounded by a hefty mud brick enclosed wall. Dendera was a site for chapels or shrines from the beginning of history of ancient Egypt. It seems that Pharaoh Pepi I built on this site, and evidence exists of a temple in the 18th dynasty. But the earliest extant building in the compound today is the Mummasi raised by Nectanebo II, last of the native pharaohs. The features in the complex include Hathor Temple, Temple of the Birth of Isis, Sacred Lake, Sanatorium, Mummasi of Nectanebo II, Christian Basilica, Roman Mummasi, a bark shrine, gateways of Domitian and Trajan, the Roman kiosk, Hathor Temple. The all-overshadowing building in the complex is the main temple, namely Hathor Temple. The temple has been modified on the same site starting as far back as the Middle Kingdom, and continuing right up until the time of the Roman Emperor Trajan. The existing structure was built no later than the late Ptolemaic period. The temple, dedicated to Hathor, is one of the best preserved temples in all Egypt. Subsequent additions were added in Roman times. Layout elements of the temple: large hypostyle hall, small hypostyle hall, laboratory, storage magazine, offering entry, treasury, exit to well, access to stairwell, offering hall, hall of the Ennead, great seat and main sanctuary, shrine of the Nome of Dendera, shrine of Isis, shrine of Sokar, shrine of Harsimtis, shrine of Hathor Sistrum, shrine of gods of Lower Egypt, shrine of Hathor, shrine of the throne of Re, shrine of Re, shrine of Menekhala, shrine of Ihy, the pure place, court of the first feast, passage, staircase to roof. Depictions of Cleopatra VI which appear on temple walls are good examples. Ptolemaic Egyptian art. On the rear of the temple exterior is a carving of Cleopatra VII Philopator and her son, Ptolemy XV Philopator Philometor Caesar, fathered by Julius Caesar. Dendera Zodiac. The sculpture Dendera Zodiac is a widely known relief found in a late Greco-Roman temple, containing images of Taurus and the Libra. A sketch was made of it during the Napoleonic campaign in Egypt. In 1820 it was removed from the temple ceiling and is now in the Louvre. Champollions guess that it was Ptolemaic proved correct, and Egyptologists now date it to the 1st century BC. Necropolis and crypts. The Dendera necropolis is a series of mastaba tombs. The necropolis dates from the early dynastic period of the Old Kingdom to the first intermediate period of Egypt. The necropolis runs the eastern edge of the western hill and over the northern plain. The subterranean Hathor temple tombs total 12 chambers. Some reliefs are dated to as late as Ptolemy XII, Neo's Dionysos reign. The crypts reportedly were used for storing vessels and divine iconography. An opening in the flame room floor leads to a narrow chamber with representations on the walls of the objects which were kept in them. In the second chamber, a relief depicts Pepi I. He offers a statuette of the god Ihy to 4 images of Hathor. In the crypt, reached from the throne room, Ptolemy XII has jewelry and offerings for the gods. The Dendera Light Hathor Temple has a relief sometimes known as the Dendera Light because of a controversial fringe thesis about its nature. The Dendera Light images comprise 5 stone reliefs in the Hathor Temple at the Dendera Temple complex located in Egypt. The view of Egyptologists is that the relief is a mythological depiction of a Djed pillar and a lotus flower, spawning a snake within, representing aspects of Egyptian mythology. In contrast to this interpretation, there is a fringe science suggestion that it is actually a representation of an ancient Egyptian light bulb. Ceiling cleaning. The ceiling of the Hathor Temple has recently been cleaned in a careful way that removed hundreds of years of black soot without harming the ancient paint underneath. As a result of this cleaning, spectacular ceiling painting has been exposed in the main hall, and some of the most vibrant and colorful paintings dating from antiquity are now visible. Tourism. The Dendera complex has long been one of the most tourist-accessible ancient Egyptian places of worship. It used to be possible to visit virtually every part of the complex, from the crypt to the roof. However, the highest part of the roof of Hathor Temple has been closed since 2003. The second stage of the roof was closed in November 2004, after a tourist got too close to the edge and fell to her death on the bedrock below.